Okay, we've got another rhythm video, and this may look really basic to you. You can already see I know how to do that. That's so simple, but we're going to add to it so that it becomes a little more challenging and we learn new things. So let's start. It's nice to start with something basic. So you can see I already put the measure lines in. The measure is showing us units of music. I could have like 264 measures, and that would be a really long song. But it doesn't matter how long it is, it's always going to be broken up so that you see a line between each four beats. Sometimes it's 3 beats, sometimes it'll be measured more by groups of eighth notes rather than a beat just being a quarter note, all kinds of different ways. But I've already put the measure lines, and I haven't told you yet how many beats are supposed to be in each measure. Usually you can guess it's just like a 1, 2, here we go. How many times do we tap our finger? 4 times. And usually that's how we divide it up. So I'm going to put at the beginning so you know for sure how long each measure would be, 4 quarter notes. Each space between the lines will be worth 4 quarter notes. You might not see 4 quarter notes there, but that's the length it would be. Usually you might see it written as 4/4, and that 4 means that quarter note. Or sometimes you might even see just a little C, and that means common time, because it is so common to have a song in 4/4. All right, but okay, so we have 4/4, we have the 2 lines, meaning that's over. Now let's go ahead and put under it the value of each beat. So we know that a quarter note is worth 1, so there's a line. A TT isn't 2 beats, it's 2 sounds inside of a beat. So 2 sounds share that beat. And then we have a quarter note rest, another quarter note. What about this? Well, it's worth 2 tas, so I'll put 1 where it starts, and I'll put 1 like in the other measure, like I gave that space, so to like stretch ta, and then a quiet, and then a takatimi is also just worth 1 beat. It's 4 sounds that are sharing the space of a quarter note. All right, so let's go ahead and do our tapping. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ti, ti, sh. Ta, ta, sh. Takatimi. Nice. Now I'll do it without pointing. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ti, ti. Ta, ta, takatimi. Okay, so I think we're good on that front. Now let's add some different variations to it. Okay, so first what we're going to do is take away this rest. We're going to add a dot to the half note. Now a dot, you can see it on a quarter note, on an eighth note, even sometimes 16th notes can have a dot. And that means it's this note right here plus half of the value of the note afterwards, whatever it is. So let's ignore these. How many quarter notes is a ta worth? A ta stretches over 2 beats. So if you cut the 2 beats in half, it's only 1 beat, right? And that's what you're going to add to it. So it'll be worth 3 beats now. So we're going to make our voice ah until the takatimi, because of this dot saying that this note is worth 1, 2, 3 tas, or 1.5 times this, right, equals 3, or one of these. All right, very messy explanation. There's one variation to add, so I'll take away this arrow. You know you have to make sound all the way up to this takatimi, and then up here, we're going to show a different type of rest. Can you remember what type of rest that is? It's an eighth note rest. It takes up half of a TT. So I'm going to go like this. So you could hear in your head TT, but then this one will be silent. So it'll be ta, ti, 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 ta. Ta, ti, 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 ta. So you wait till after you tap. Ta, ti, ta. Okay, so that's what we've added there. We've added an eighth note rest, which kind of looks like a 7. And we've added the dot. Okay, one more little fancy thing to add. We're just adding it all at once. Let's do it. Is instead of a takatimi, even though we all love our takatimis, we're going to do a triplet, which looks like eighth notes, except it's not TT, it's TTT. And we have to put a little cone and a 3 here to tell us to make that sound, because as we know, a quarter note's only supposed to be worth 2 eighth notes, not 3 eighth notes. And it's not like the quarter note has like a dot on it, so it would be worth 3 eighth notes like this. No, you're squeezing 3 eighth note sounds into this space where there's only supposed to be 2. So if I were to compare TT to TTT, it would sound like this. TT, TTT, TTT. In the triplet, the T is just a little bit shorter because they have to squeeze 3 in only 1 beat. Okay, so here's the totally revamped, crazy version of our original basic rhythm, including the dot, the eighth note rest, and the triplet, the eighth note triplet. So it goes ready, set, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ti. How'd it go? Okay, now did you listen? I probably didn't tell you what to do, but this time can you listen? Okay, ready, set, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ti. Now you could say it monotone. I just don't, I'll show you, it's like I have to play a character. Ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, ti. That's weird. I think it's funny. I just love being expressive. It's easier. Ready, set. You get to do it on your own. Were you super forte? Forte! Okay. Good job. Thanks for sitting through this.